Hey dolls! Feels like it's been a million years since I've turned my camera on and hit record. Let me move my ring light because I think that reflection on my glasses is gonna be annoying. So I think that's better. Anyway, so I'm excited. You guys know by the title of this video, I'm deciding to dye my hair. I'm making progress and new steps in my life with my crystal business and things like that. And I feel like I need like somewhat of a refresher, like somewhat of a refreshing start of some sort. Not to say that like this hair is gonna stay indefinitely or anything like that. It's just, I wanna do something different. I am bored with this and I'm bored with this. So I decided that I'm gonna try red. My fiance is a fan of natural red hair and it is one of the colors that I haven't done yet. So I said, hey, you know what? I'm bored of my hair. I'm gonna do something different. Back in December, I attempted to do like a layer underneath that was like purple underneath and then the pink on top, and I posted like 1 or 2 photos in that hair on my Instagram page, but like it faded really fast because I used more like pastel colors and it didn't like scratch the itch. It didn't scratch the itch that I had of wanting to do something different with my hair. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do something different. If I love it, awesome, I can rock it for a while. If I hate it, at least it's kind of on the same color spectrum of this like pink color, so I can hopefully strip it and it'll fade. It is a permanent hair color, but hopefully I'll be able to strip it easily to be able to cover it with pink later. I definitely do plan to go back pink later on, don't worry. I don't plan on going back brunette anytime soon though, so if you had your hopes up for that, that's probably not happening. But this is what my hair is looking like right now. This is just completely and totally faded Froze by Arctic Fox, and then you can see my natural color is right here. So the new hair dye that I got, I let Alan pick it out, and since it's more of a natural color, I wasn't gonna go for like Arctic Fox or one of those like crazy color hair color brands because I wanted more of a natural look anyway. Just something a little different, something to just like spice things up, and what better way to spice things up than with red. So it is like technically a light auburn. I'll go ahead and insert a photo right here. This is the color that Alan picked out. Now, I know it is box hair dye. Don't come for me. I dye my own hair. I do my own hair. I am by no means a professional when it comes to this. I am not licensed. I do not condone you going out and using box hair dye. I do not promote box hair dye. I am just simply saying, disclaimer, this is what I am going to use on my head because I know my hair can tolerate it and I won't burn it off. And in theory, because I haven't used this brand before, I have not used the Clairol brand before. I've always used the Revlon one. So this is gonna be a little bit different for me. It's the same kind of process though. You mix the 2 components, shake it up, and then apply it to the hair and leave it sit for like 45 minutes. But anyway, so I am going to attempt this new hair color. And again, I do not promote that you guys use box hair dye. I'm aware of how damaging it is. I know the effects of it. I am aware. So I'm doing this to myself. This does not mean that I recommend you guys to do this. This is just what I'm choosing to do with my hair. And if I screw up and all of my hair falls out, that is my fault. And I take full responsibility for that. Because I know what the outcome could possibly be, especially with a hair color I've never used before. So anyway, yes, I'm using the Clairol Nice and Easy, I believe it is. I got it at Walmart and I believe it's the light auburn one. Again, I'll put a photo right here so you can see. I did also personally, that's the one Alan picked out, but I did personally pick out a strawberry blonde from the Revlon Color Silk line. That's the brand that I always use to lighten my roots. When I'm gonna touch up the pink, I always lighten my roots first, and I always use like this super ultra light sun blonde shade or whatever to touch up my roots from the Revlon line. And it's done fine for me. I haven't had any issues with it personally. This is what we are working with. I have not done my hair since before Christmas. of last year in 21. We got some fading down here on the ends because I was in chlorine water for a little bit. My bangs are super, super faded and grown out pretty long. I think I might leave those. I think I might try to like manipulate them. I don't know. I don't know if I want to grow my bangs back out, guys. What do you think? Let's wait until we see the red hair finished, and then we can decide if we want to keep my bangs or not. But anyway, yes, this is what my hair looks like. This is the length it is right now. I got it cut about right here last year. I think it was in like September. So it's grown quite a bit over the last few months. And this is what we are looking like. Again, this is just faded Arctic Fox Froze. And then the color that you're seeing underneath, that was from the Revlon box dye that I did from the continuous like touching up of the roots. And then my natural hair colors right here, it's like a dirty dishwater blonde. So supposedly this new hair dye that I got will cover that. It says it's 100% gray coverage, so I'm assuming that it'll cover this just fine, especially since it is like a darker dye than what I'm used to using, like the pastel colors, because you gotta lighten your hair pretty light to get the pastel colors to give the effect that you want. So anyway, enough of me chit-chatting. I'm gonna overlay some footage of me applying the dye to my hair. It's nothing fancy. You just put on some glovies and then mix the two components, and then you just squirt it all over your hair, brush it in, and then just let it sit. And yeah, I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and get into me dyeing my hair red. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm officially a redhead now. What do we think? What do we think? The color, okay, let me first talk about like the hair dye itself. It covered really nicely. It was very even. It covered my roots completely, so I didn't have to touch up my roots or anything first. I feel like it's very even. It does give a very natural look, which is great. So that is awesome. This is very strange for me because I've never had this color hair before. And I almost had to like relearn my entire makeup process because I wasn't quite sure what matched. I was like, obviously I can't wear like a hot pink lip now because that doesn't really blend well, and I did more of like a neutral eye versus something super colorful and different and wild. So, and then I wore black because I don't know what to wear with this hair. Like, will pastels still look good? I'm sure they will. I follow someone here on YouTube called, her name is Pretty Pastel Please, and she has a similar red color naturally, and she loves the pastel aesthetic, and she rocks it completely. So I think I might take that as a little bit of inspiration and just still rock some pastel stuff. I did throw on some black though because it's a little bit different. I just wanted to, like, a change of pace, a change of vibe, a change of feel. I did sweep my bangs over to the side, but obviously I could do straight across bangs. Like this. This is just blow dried. I haven't curled it. I haven't done anything with it. I just blew it dry, straight out of the shower. And I'm kind of living my little Jessica Rabbit fantasy right now. I kind of love it. It's kind of spicy and different. And I feel like I look more mature, if you want to use those words. If I look more mature, oh my gosh. Girl, I'm gonna have to like relearn everything because it's all different, and I was so used to like a certain color, and now it's like relearning what kind of goes well with it is the hard part. I lost a nail in the process of doing my hair, and this one I lost the other day, so don't judge me. Those nails are gone. Hang loose. So yes, I guess I'll spin around so you guys can see the back. Can you see? Oh my gosh, I hope you can see. Yes, okay. This is what she's looking like. Again, it is not patchy or splotchy from what I can tell. I haven't actually looked at the back yet, so I hope it's okay. But to me, I think the color took really nicely. And yeah, it's pretty. I'm half tempted to like chop it off at shoulder length. Like, look how cute that is. Like, even with like an, what do they call that, an A-line cut? Or what do they call the one where it's like shorter in the back and then longer in the front? I don't know. Like some sort of like bob or something. Like, I'm half tempted to do that. I kind of think that would look cute, but I don't know if I have it like tied up like this. Like, what do we think? I think personally, I always thought that my skin tones, my undertones in my skin were cool tone. And that's why when I first started coloring my hair different colors, I stuck to more like cool tone shades. And now, like with the warm tones, I've gone to more of a warm tone pink, and then the more warm tone, obviously this is warm. And I feel like my paler skin kind of complements it a lot. I almost feel like I'm supposed to be a natural redhead. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys feel about it? What should I do with it? Should I do straight across bangs? Should we curl it? Should we wave it? Should I chop it off? What should we do? I think it looks fun. It reminds me of Cheryl from Riverdale, and I am 100% here for that because she is amazing. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I know I haven't posted in so long. It's just my life has been so hectic and crazy, you guys, with my business. If you guys miss me, head on over to @AuraKitten on Instagram, because that is my little page over there, and I'm super active over there. You can send me questions. My DMs are always open over there. We can chit chat, get to know each other. I'm just a lot more personal over there, and we've built this awesome community around just not even just crystals, but like just building each other up and wanting to support each other. And it's just a really wholesome, amazing like little family that we've created over there. So if you want to go over there, feel free to. If it's not your thing, no worries. I don't know when I'll be posting again, but since I was doing a drastic change to my appearance, I don't really even post selfies or anything anymore. But for the sake of not getting bombarded with a million questions later on, when I do actually post a selfie with this hair, I made this video. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do we like it? Do we want the pink back? It's a very weird feeling. I see myself in the mirror and I'm like, who dat? Like, who is she? That's not me. So I definitely feel like the pink has my heart, like tried and true. That is who I am as a person. But this was a fun change up. This will be fun to rock for a little bit. And I think Alan picked good, right? He picked a good one. It is very rare that the color on the box ends up being the actual color on your own hair. It's kind of like when you see an outfit on a mannequin in the mall and then you buy it and then you get it home and you try it on and it looks nothing like it did on the mannequin. That's kind of how box hair dye is. or any hair dye is. Hair reacts differently to different dyes, different color deposits, etc., and different textures and things like that. It all plays a factor, and this is the one time that I can confidently say that my hair came out the exact same shade that was on the box, which, like I said, is very, very rare. And it looks so pretty, and it feels good too. It doesn't feel super damaged. It came with a really nice conditioner, so I threw that in. But yeah, again, I don't condone using the box hair dye just because it's not for everyone. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here. Let me know what you guys think down below. This is so weird looking at, I can't stop looking at myself in the viewfinder. I'm sorry. I know that's probably super annoying because I am so close to the camera. Usually, like, I'm farther back when I'm looking at the viewfinder, so you can't really tell. But right now you can definitely tell. So I'm gonna hop off of here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, until next time, whenever that may be, so long, stay strong, stay true, and be you. All right, bye. It feels so weird doing that without my signature pink locks. It feels almost wrong. Like I feel like a totally different person, but I don't hate it. All right.